flashbang. Ow. Oh, apparently when her Amitama is unbound, she gets a dress.
Tenzin, 'tis I! Sheathe your sword, I beg of you!
Want to use that, please?
You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes!
Scoot that up. Didn't see the... Why am I taking so much bloody damage? Target one to make yourself a safe spot, usual thing.
I could not bear to lose you again!
Oh, interesting. You get a damage buff if you're facing the right direction. You get that indicator when you are.
Trust in me, my love! I will protect you, I promise! Please, my love, if only you would listen. Why do you do this? All I ever wanted was for you and I to hearken to my melody.
No? how do you know when that's gonna go off? I mean, I can see what we're dodging. I just don't know how to tell when it's gonna go off.
Tenzin, please! Easy, did you? We will rid you from this madness. Hearken to my melody.
There's again. There's you.
If it must be thus, then I'm glad. It is me.
Ah, summon limit break. Tank, you good?
All I ever wanted was for you and I to...
Lost half the party, but I lived! And it's a clear. That's what matters! I probably need to put some kind of a sound alert on that or something. Long have I been blinded by this dream. This never-ending nightmare, unable to escape the memory of my beloved. I owe you an apology, brave warrior. As well as my life. In spite of the crude and disrespectful way I treated you, you nevertheless risked your life to free my heart from the terrible delusion which threatened to consume my soul. First time in centuries I can reflect on my time with the man I so loved without being driven to tears. Born into this world long, long ago, blessed with crimson plumage that shone blazing fire in the sun. My form was likened to that of the firebird of legend, said to have the power to confer immortality upon mortal men. Thus was I pursued endlessly by those who yearned to conquer death. Them, all mankind, was no more than a means to an end. Tenzin did not look upon me so. To him, so much more. He knew it had become everything to me. Together we traveled, warlords and the samurai. Comrades in arms we journeyed the realm, feared at first by many for our nature. Tenzin, dear Tenzin, not close his heart to the people's plight. Once did he hesitate to offer a helping hand. By one he won them over, those who once cursed and condemned us. Be there only in the east to slay, or revenants in the west to exercise. Without hesitation would he bid us rise to the challenge. Grateful men and women to spread word of our deeds. Word which, one day, reached the ears of a king. It was by the king's order that we battled the mad Auspice Koryu. Despite the many deeds to our credit, for it only lived some few centuries, we were no match for our foe. Against the might of Koryu's raging Uramitama, brothers and I were powerless. Tenzin, brave Tenzin, not be denied. At the last he unleashed a powerful technique, knowing full well it would leave him exposed. As the light left his eyes forever. Had I been the firebird of legend, had I been possessed of the power of immortality, had I been able to rescue him from death's obsidian abyss, then, most irony of all, centuries later, I finally went through the change. Immortality became mine to command. Can but wonder if bottomless grief for my beloved made it so. Power for which I yearn so desperately, that day is now mine. Save him, then perhaps to save those for whom Tenzin died. In memory of my beloved, for his legacy, we shall fight. Let us go and tell Genbu together. Archon? Damn. Oh, I see you're still in one piece. I gather all went well? Rest assured, elder brother, that I am myself once more. You certainly seem different from before, as if a great weight has been lifted from your shoulders. Your face is the very picture of serenity, I'd say. Very perceptive you are, little one. Indeed, I have at long last come to accept the passing of my beloved Tenzin. Long last indeed. Perhaps such prolonged periods of distress are unavoidable when one lives for more than 1,000 years. I myself am no stranger to melancholy. No, my brother, that you most certainly are not. Oh, How forgetful of me. I've yet to see how Sorbonne's training is coming along. Sorbonne! Sorbonne! What the hell? Is that turtle a rocket? Wait, I know this joke. It's a firebird. No, it's an airship. Oh, no, genre savvy urchin, for it is in fact... Sorbonne. I mean, I expected him in some capacity, but not like this. No one told me that this training would lead to such a radical transformation. Look at me. I'm a giant tortoise. A tortoise! I was wrong. This is the very definition of running a joke into the ground. There's no need for panic, Sorbonne. Probably just recited the words improperly and offered your body as a vessel for a great tortoise kami. Seems to me like a very, very good reason for panic. Unless it'll return to normal after a short while? Like with the Tamaribako of Geomancy? Well, I cannot say with any significant degree of certainty, but you might regain your original form by the time Archon quells Seryu's Aramitama. Might? Might? What is this might? Might is not an acceptable answer. You must be exhausted from your battle with Suzaka, my friend. Perhaps it would be best if you returned to the land above and took a rest. He's right. I doubt we'll be needed here for some time. Sorbonne seems to be in no mood for company. Be sure to contact me if anything comes up. I'd been meaning to return home, even if only briefly, but given my current state, that seems unlikely. If you could go in my stead and tell the Elder I am hale and healthy, I would be most grateful. I'll do that eventually. We're gonna go back to Revan's Toll, finish up that quest we started on, then go back to the MSQ. Wrong gate. Yeah, get back into the... in here. Making arrangements for a return, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. My long face. Hickory talks. Hickory dock. This is about where we picked up. Never did I intend for us to disappear into the night like thieves and vagabonds. Everything you said is right and true. All labors we have undertaken will be seen to a measure of completion. That much goes without saying, I'm sure. I will speak with Slaffborn and ensure that we have enough days to prepare for our journey. In the meantime, I would encourage you all to prepare gifts and so forth. Very good, very good. Not due to leave without saying proper farewells, else we would labor under a cloud of regret. At my age, one appreciates every opportunity to put their affairs in order. After all, I may not weather the journey home. Less another one to Eorzea. Given your constitution, Father, I should not be surprised if you bury us all. No pressing obligations, Archon. Might I impose upon you to assist with our final preparations? This is all quite sudden. Many of our people may require a second opinion on a farewell gift or something else. All I ask is that you make yourself available for any consultations. Would that be alright? Thank you, my friend. We'll look for you near the northern gate. Quickly now, everyone. Let us not keep Archon waiting. Hello, Awake. I'm Archon. How are you doing? How was your nap, Basil? Near the northern gate. Why is that the northern gate? Oh. Maybe it's that sparkly sparkle. Assisting the refugees with their final preparations will take several minutes. Blah blah blah. Can't see. Blah 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 blah. Well, hopefully you feel better after your I don't know, like 4 or 5 hour nap. Those are nice naps. Kind of you to spare the time to help us with something so trivial. No doubt you have many more important matters to attend to. Only about 2 world endangering events. Anyway, I wanted to ask your opinion on a gift I wish to give a dear friend of mine before leaving. Isildur. You remember Isildur, don't you? Alien's grandfather? Though older than me, the two of them were still going on grand adventures before they joined the Silence. Ah, how I envy his vigor. Though we've done little more than drink tea and speak of our children, I've cherished his company. I will miss him, truly. Alas, in recent days, his body has begun to get the better of him. So I was thinking of giving him something for his health. Do you have any suggestions? Anything for his back. I thought so too, but I'm glad you agree. I swear, not a day goes by without him complaining about his back. It's a great comfort knowing that the Scions are well aware of their comrades' conditions. It shows how much you care for one another. Now then, I must procure the ingredients for my home remedy. My thanks to you. May departs in high spirits, satisfied with your suggestions. Who's next? Well, that's good. Any nap that improves how you feel is worthwhile. Better than the naps where you're like feeling worse than you did when you went to sleep and you don't remember where you are. My friend, if you could spare a moment of your time. The Toll is home to many interests to which we owe a great deal. There is one in particular to which we should definitely pay respects. Ryan's House of Splendors. The house has been an invaluable source of goods and services, in both professional and personal matters. I'm sure you two can say the same. So I thought to bid farewell to the one representative with whom I have worked most closely. If you would look to the counter by the gate. Speak of the raven-haired beauty by the gate. Of all Rowena's girls, she has been very helpful. There's a problem, however. I cannot, for the life of me, remember her name. They all sound so similar. Perhaps it is my Doman ear. But you know her name, surely? Please tell me that I might have a proper conversation with her before I return to my homeland. Alina. Alina, that's it. I remembered as soon as you said it. You know I was right to ask you. They say you're perhaps the house's most valued customer. I'd best go and speak with her before I forget again. Brightest hearts and high spirits, grateful for your assistance. The small child appears to be cheering for him. Dakon, have you seen a carbuncle roaming about? Over the course of my time here in Revenant's Toll, I've come to know many adventures, including an arcanist with a somewhat disobedient companion. It seems every day our carbuncle wanders off on its own, you see, and today is no exception. Mercy, it will respond to its name more earnestly when called by someone other than its owner, strangely enough. Problem is, I cannot seem to recall what it was. Some sort of gemstone, I think? I mean, Ruby Carbuncle's the only carbuncle I can remember. Ruby, how could I forget? She named it for the red jewel in his forehead. Thank you for your help, Archon. I'll join her in the search right away. Eager, he departs in high spirits and begins calling out for Ruby at once. Sure enough, the errant carbuncle soon appears. Hi, can I help you? You have more notes than I do. Fortunate I am you're still here. Father told me how you helped him, and I was hoping you might do the same for me. Seek your wisdom concerning Slaftborn of the Adventurers Guild, to help secure us a place here in Revenant's Toll. Thanks to him, we are able to work side by side with the frontier hands to build these walls and lay these cobblestones. We were given food and shelter, it is true, but more importantly, we were given purpose. We have, of course, already expressed our gratitude to him many times before. I myself presented Slaftborn with a dome and dagger, which I am told he treasures. But now that we must part ways, I feel as though we must make one final grand gesture. A more elaborate, expensive gift, perhaps, or well, what do you think? We just try to stay in touch. Really? Be glad to maintain a front relationship with Slaftborn of the Toll, but do you truly believe that it in of itself is enough? Perhaps you have the right of it. Considering the lengths he has gone to ease our burdens, spending exorbitant sums on farewell gifts may only frustrate him. Besides, whatever he purchased would come from the Eorzean markets. Better to wait until we have turned to our homeland and might send them something more domin. Dried persimmons from my village, perhaps? Ozan's eyes sparkle as he considers the possibility, clearly satisfied with your suggestion. Now go your efforts, brothers and sisters. By all accounts, it could not have gone any better. And we owe it all to you, my friend. Forever in your debt. I think I did well. Ozan, you're going to meet with Slathborn one last time, were you not? We're hoping you would allow us to accompany you. So, please let us know when you do. Said, perhaps we should speak with Slathborn sooner than later. Cannot think of any reason to delay. Hakon, I know I've imposed upon you enough, but might I ask you to accompany me as well? If I would let you go without me,